This is a review of Super Retro BoxBot, which is available now on Steam. First thing I want to say right off the bat about this puzzle game is that it's a game for the hardcore fan of puzzle games. It claims to be a modern take with retro aesthetic, and to a certain degree it is, but it's lacking any sort of a proper hint system or accessibility options to help players with its absolutely brutal level of difficulty. So if you find yourself stuck like I did and unable to complete the puzzles you have available to you, then guess what? Game over for you. This is where your game ends. And if you think, well, just look up the solution, that defeats the purpose of playing the game if you're not even halfway through the game's 50 plus levels and you need to resort to a walkthrough. If you're a casual puzzle game fan like myself and are looking for a chill and enjoyable game to relax to, well, I'm sorry to say this, but look elsewhere. I like a challenge in my video games, but there's a fine line to walk between fun, challenging experience and oh my god, I just want to uninstall and move on to something else. It pains me to say, but this is most definitely the latter. If you do fit into that audience that wants to be brutalized, then allow me to dive a bit deeper into what the game has to offer. You'll play as a little robot with your main objective being to arrange the boxes in a way that will assist you in reaching the exit. There will occasionally be keys that are required to unlock a door, and there's also bonus tokens you can snag to unlock more levels, but that's about it. If you're looking for more advanced gameplay or new gimmicks to keep the game fresh, you won't be finding those here, at least not in the first half of the game, since that's the furthest I can get, unfortunately. The game does a good job of easing you into its simple mechanics and getting your feet wet, and I'll honestly say that for the first 15 or so puzzles, I was enjoying myself. I tried really hard to persevere and get further into the game than I did, but I couldn't. I tried the levels I had available to me several times each, trying desperately to find at least one I can clear so I could hopefully progress, but I just couldn't. That is where I think the game drops the ball. You have bonus levels, which should be the place for those brutally challenging levels. The main campaign levels are not the place to progress block the player, especially so early on. I understand this is a smaller game and it probably had minimal playtesting, but it would have went a long way to prevent this. For as much as there is in terms of control customization in Super Retro BoxBot, it's sorely lacking the features it needs to assist with its overly challenging and frustrating gameplay. It has a rewind feature, a button to undo your last move, and these are welcome additions to backtrack when you make small mistakes. It has par and developer scores to beat on each level if you like an even bigger challenge beyond simply clearing the levels. There's a level designer if you want to try your hand at creating your own puzzles even. To be clear, I really wanted to like this game. I appreciate the simple design and the MS-DOS graphical style and music here. It has very tight controls and even a classic control option if you want to be able to move space by space to try and beat those difficult developers' scores. You can tell a lot of effort went into nailing the feel of those retro puzzle games that inspired it. But as it stands, it fails to hit the modern expectations for a game that carries this high of a level of difficulty, so I simply cannot recommend this to anyone except absolute masochists that enjoy playing games that will make you as mad as possible. The developer has been active and providing updates frequently in the launch window, so hopefully accessibility and hints are something that can be patched in later, but for now, give this one a pass. Thank you for watching this review. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, comment below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, as I cover a lot of different indie games on my channel. Hopefully I'll see you on my next video, and I hope you have a good one.